healthcare, employment, and so on. For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, and today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samana Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the H4P Organization is 12 years old. Hooray! And H4P, as part of the 12th anniversary, has launched the Chill Awards. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is the Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is an award scheme instituted by the H4P Organization to honor and acknowledge people who contribute significantly towards national development and especially the development of the disability community.
Is the Chill Awards. Eligibility to winning the Chill Awards is in the following categories. 1. The individual, group or organization who has contributed to the sports and the entertainment landscape in the disability community. 2. In the area of education. And 3. In entrepreneurship. Is the Chill Awards, the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, and the call to application will soon be made available on the H4P Organization's website, h4porganization.org, Chill Awards website, chillawards.com, Helping Hand website, helpinghandshow.com, and on our social media platforms. Or call +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338 or +233 277 552 208 is the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards.
Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards.
Chill Awards.
Previously on the Helping Hand TV show,
the Dean of Medical School responded by saying that, yes, he understood my plight and understood my case. They were willing to admit me, but the medical school too does not have facilities to train persons like me. However, if I am able to foot the bills of importing the needed facilities that will enhance or that can help me to be trained as a medical doctor, I am welcome.
You are an individual.
Yes.
You should
only individual.
You should bring the equipment. Oh my God.
Yes. So this is a lack of preparation on the part of the medical school. You know, they never had the slightest thought that a person with disability will ever make it to be a medical doctor.
Yeah.
So there was nothing like that.
This is the all-new season of the Helping Hand TV show, where we are having interviews from all over the world. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. H4P is 12 years old. I'm going to continue the episode, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and stay tuned.
I was also having some personal battles I was battling with. I was suffering bullying. I was suffering some form of mockery from the egos from time to time.
Okay.
Some doubted whether I was man enough. Because of my disability, they thought maybe I was impotent. That I was not able to ever get to have a child of my own.
Wow.
And growing up too, I saw that most of the time my siblings were the ones there for me. So I started looking into the future that should I become old and I don't have children, who will be there for me?
Yeah. I
looked at my age and coupled with the fact that people thought I wasn't going to make it, I wasn't potent. I said, okay, fine. Whatever the case is, let me have my children as early as possible. Let them grow with me. So I picked up a girlfriend. And before I knew it, I was pregnant. And then she came to me that the decision depends solely on me. All this was not known to my sponsor.
Okay.
It may sound as a mistake on my part. Viewers will want to say, you are in school, why not face your school? Why would you have to bother yourself? Yes, that's one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
But whoever is sitting by the fire knows how hot the fire is.
Yeah.
I was in it, and I knew that in the future I would need my children growing up, and I need to prove to them, just like I've proved to everybody over the course of time, that nothing can stop me to prove that I am normal like everybody. So the pregnancy was a great news for me. Let me show them that I'm not impotent. I am capable of producing kids.
But Paul, there's the other side of being responsible for the pregnancy, taking care.
I didn't really look at the bigger picture then, but I just knew that I was ready for whatever challenge that comes my way. Whichever way it is, I will overcome it. I just felt that way. I was so confident that I have fought bigger battles and I'm capable of fighting any other battles that will come up in the future. This was the spirit, this was the attitude.
Wow.
Yes. So I was in school, my baby was born, and then I became a father at that age, and I have to also be able to take up my responsibility as a father. You know, and then I was in a department where they didn't like me very much, and schoolwork was also a challenge of its own. Climbing that staircase to go for lectures, sometimes in that food education department was hell. So the only me had all this going around.
How old were you?
I was about 23 years.
Okay.
Yes. My first child, I got him when I was 23 years.
Okay.
So I had all this going through my head. My mom was not well doing. Sometimes the little token I get, I have to send some to her because she has done so well. I don't know how much time she has. I can't wait for me to get to the top before I show her how appreciative I am.
Yeah.
So even though the money I get from my support wasn't enough, I was willing to share.
What was her reaction to the baby?
She was ever ready to take up responsibility and give me the needed support.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
She was like, don't worry, go to school. Thank you for giving me a grandchild. I will take care of her. I knew that if she had the resources to do everything without me being bothered by being a father, and so that I can have the concentrated mind that I needed for schoolwork. But she didn't have it. You know, and we're Christians. We didn't support abortion either. So it has happened. And it wasn't like I was being just experimental. I wanted to just have a child and abandon the woman. I can say it proudly that it's the same woman I have been with now, with my 3 kids.
Wow.
So it wasn't just, I want to have a baby to prove a point. I wanted to have a family early enough so that my kids will grow with me. With the glory of God, I have a 16-and-a-half-year-old son.
Wow.
As we speak.
Wow.
See, so it was a mistake, but in a new start. I see it as a new start. At the point, I had to make a sacrifice again. This time around, I realized that no, my frame of mind wasn't just good for academic work.
Okay.
Because I wasn't concentrating. Sometimes I'll be lost. I'll be lost in the lecture room whilst lectures were going on, and it was already telling on my performance. I did very good in level 200. Level 300 first semester was good. Second semester was terrible.
Okay.
So I said, I can't take this to do level 400. I can't continue like this to level 400. Let me at least leave the scene first. Let me go and put things in order.
Okay.
And come back. So I wrote another deferment letter.
Okay, to defer the course?
To defer the course.
Okay.
After I was able to finish level 300.
Okay.
I wanted to go and put things in order.
Okay.
I wanted to settle my family. I knew that I needed more funds to make everything work the way I planned it. That was when the idea of reaching out to my father came in.
Okay.
I said to myself, it's been 20 years I've been without father. Everybody has a father. I do have a father. If at all there is any time I needed a father in my life, the time is now. So people who saw my ambition, my dream, have contributed enough. It's about time my father contributes his quota. So let me leave the scene. Let me go and meet my father. Let me get the needed resources. Let my father take up responsibility of my immediate new family. And also take responsibility of funding the final lab.
Okay.
So that I can come back to Legon and finish level 400. Let me get my first degree. After all, I could still use my first degree to pursue medicine. So that was the plan.
Let me go for a break. When we come back, because I know that is what took you back to Nigeria, right?
You are correct.
Great. So we'll go for a break. When we come back, so we've gone through the journey. He was in Nigeria. He's been in Ghana. Now we are getting ready to go back to Nigeria. I'll go for a break. It's a Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability. This is the all-new season, very, very special, with my very special friend, Paul. We'll go for a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop. Today I want to talk about determination, the ability not to give up. Determination. An important ingredient in the success equation is determination, never giving up. There are many obstacles and hindrances on the path of success, and it is your determination that will create your success. If you want to be successful, don't choose easy and comfortable paths, because the harder the circumstances, the more the chances of extraordinary success. All great legends are product of hard times. They faced difficult situations, but they were more determined. Successful people know that determination makes you have the ability not to change your life alone, but also the opportunity to change your world. Successful people know that determination is needed in order to reach your destination. You can be successful. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show with me, the voice of ability owner for persons with disability. This is the all-new season of the Helping Hand TV show, and I have my very special friend Paul with me. I keep saying, such a rich life, full of lessons, and his positivity is incredible. Paul, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
So, I want to find out, before we move back to Nigeria, I want to find out, you have given me a very important assignment to undertake, to find out whether the medical school is prepared to accommodate persons with disability as we speak. Because in your case, it was not so. I don't know whether you've heard anything after your saga with the medical school. Have you heard of any current conditions?
Not at all. Not at all. I haven't seen any physically challenged person that has been trained by Ghana Medical School whatsoever. I haven't seen any. Yes.
That's
I haven't seen any. The few who were even privileged to become medical doctors, they had their training from outside Ghana.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
It's a very good assignment you've given me. I'm going to pursue it to find out whether our medical schools are ready and prepared, accessibility and all that, for those of us who are differently abled. So thank you very much. But how does it make you feel that your dream, you had to let go of your dream because the government or the institutions were not ready for that? How does it make you feel?
I was very disappointed, but then I couldn't blame anyone.
Okay.
Because my maternal family, they were great men who were financially buoyant that could have given me the support I needed. But it was a surprise that they saw me in the university in the first place, because they were looking at the disability, but they were not looking at the ability.
Ability, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when I first met my uncle on Legon campus, he was shocked and at the same time excited. I expected that the excitement would have moved him to, quiz me, interrogate me to know what challenges I've been facing and which way he can be of help to make this dream come to reality. I didn't get that. And like I said, I don't blame him either. The bigger picture, the government, the structures, the various organizations, departments, none of them were prepared for me.
Okay.
So why should I single out an individual?
Yeah.
I just knew I had a dream and I needed to make it come to reality. And I was willing to go any length to make that happen. Yes, the dream did not come to an end. When the enabling environment is in place, the dream will wake up and it will continue. I believe that I will one day become a medical doctor, just as I've always wanted. Yes.
Paul, let me find out from you. So when we began the interview, you were telling me about the fact that your positive mindedness, your confidence was because you didn't want to disappoint yourself. You wanted the people who were helping you to know that you make it worth their while. Now it looks like seemingly the dream did not happen, and you are still confident. Why?
Yes. I say that it is only a dead person that has nothing to be done. Yes. I still have life. I'm breathing. I'm kicking. My dream can only die when I'm dead.
Wow.
Yes, I'm alive. I have read about stories of people who made it in life at the age of 88. The owner of KFC, he was at 65 when he started his dream of becoming the owner of KFC, the fast food KFC. He became a millionaire or a billionaire at the age of 88. If he can achieve it, what stops me from achieving my dream? I'm yet to be 40. I'm yet to be 40, for God's sake. So I still have enough time. I hope to live for up to 100.
Amen.
So I still have about 60 years to push and achieve my dream.
Wow.
So I know that it's just a matter of time, and I will still get there.
Amazing.
Yes, it's just a matter of time.
Amazing. I like your confidence, and I'm sure that viewers are motivated by this level of positivity. God richly bless you. Well, let's jump into the story again. So now you are in school, you have a child, you have a girlfriend, you have a mother, you have deferred the course. You've not spoken to your father in like 20 years.
Yes.
You have to go back. How were you able
Right.
to convince your mother to take you back to see your father?
My mother was a spectator of all that was happening. She was my best friend. Yes. I told her everything. She was aware of whatever I was going through.
Okay.
You know, at some point, she felt that I made mistake, but I also had to give her proof and give her courage. I encouraged her that no, it's not a mistake. Things will work out as planned.
Yeah.
So my mother knew all my plans. So I told my mom that no, where this thing has reached, this battle has reached, I need reinforcement from my father. Since her immediate family members are not even interested, let me go back to my father, my bloodline. And that was how I convinced her, and she took me. We made our journey from Accra to Lagos on June 4th, 2008. So we came, and the Lagos my mother knew years back wasn't the same Lagos. Everything has changed.
Yeah.
So it took us about 3 days before we were able to locate the man.
Wow.
I came with my wife and my newborn baby, because the plan was that if there was any reason for any of us to return back to Ghana, that was going to be me and my mom. My wife and the kid would stay and be taken care of whilst I go back with the financial resources I'm able to gather, and then resume my level 400. And then time to time, we'll be communicating, and I'll be getting the financial support to finish the final lab and probably do my projects and then get my first degree at least.
So Paul, paint the picture for me well. You have left your father for over 20 years. Your mother took you away. Your father didn't know you were even going
alive.
Now you come back. Were you expecting him to be all welcoming? Were you expecting him to be smiling, seeing you, seeing your mother? How was it like?
I feel that all the good dreams that I have, God is in support of it to make it happen. So I wasn't seeing any negative outcome of whatever step I take.
Okay.
I didn't entertain it at all.
Okay.
Yes, I was all out positive because I knew I was not doing anything bad. I was doing something good. All I wanted was to become a responsible adult who can contribute his own quota to the development of society and at large the nation.
Yeah.
That was all I wanted. I didn't want to be a liability on anyone. I just wanted to be me, helping others because I have been trained to help. I have been able to train myself to have the resources to help, to contribute to nation building because I've had a training to do so, just like every other adult is doing. And it's not a bad thing. So I don't see why heaven will not be in support of that.
Yeah.
So I never entertained any negativity. I never envisaged a no
but
or an answer.
You had left your dad. He might have been heartbroken when he realized that his first son had been taken from him. He might have been heartbroken.
So my coming back will be the time to repair the broken heart.
I hear you.
Oh, yes. If he was heartbroken, my arrival would serve as a way of making up. I couldn't imagine the excitement he would have had when he saw me. He thought he couldn't see me anymore. And guess what? When I met him, indeed, he was excited.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And it was true, too, that he thought he was never going to see me again. How do I know that? He married another lady.
Okay.
And they had a son. And guess what? He named that boy Paul.
Oh, wow.
His reason being that he thought he was never going to see me again. So he named my half brother Paul, so that whenever he says Paul, he serves as a reminder of me. So my coming didn't materialize. It didn't give me what I was planning, but it did some good.
The reunion was there.
Yes, it did do some good. My family, my father, meeting him again, and then thinking of the fact that all these years he has lost me, and here I am, thinking that my disability couldn't have made me to go this far, and here I am speaking very good English. He didn't go to school. I could write. I have a wife. I have a child. He's a grandfather. You know, the excitement.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he wasn't wealthy to support me.
Wow.
I didn't meet my father as a rich man who has the financial resources that I could return back and do my final lap. But then, I would have been very selfish if I had left him and come back to Ghana and look for alternative. I also do know that he's advanced in age, and I'm his first son, and this is the time he needs me most. So I stayed.
Okay.
I stayed. I took up some jobs, people teaching jobs in private schools to earn a living, so that I could at least make him proud, make him happy, give him the needed support. Even though I didn't know how I was going to achieve my dream of becoming a doctor in doing that. I was still positive that help will come out from somewhere. Once I do that, let me solve the immediate problems on ground. Whilst I live for the enabling, I wait for the enabling environment for the bigger, the ultimate problem to be solved. And that was what I was doing.
Wow.
Until he became ill in 2019 and he died. And guess what? I was the only family member on ground who took care of the funeral. I buried my father in a very beautiful way.
Wow.
And he wasn't able to introduce me to any family member whatsoever. And I wasn't surprised. You know, African mentality, when you are wealthy, everybody wants to belong to you as a family. But if you don't have the money, nobody knows you.
Yeah.
And that was the story of my father. He didn't have money, so no family member was even willing to associate with him. But that was fine by me. I'm used to that.
So, Paul, let me find out from you. Before we wrap up, now you have your family, your beautiful wife, your children. You're in Nigeria. Do you have any plans of coming back to Ghana?
I have asked myself that question several times. I keep asking myself, what reasons do I have to come back to Ghana again? Yes. Family-wise, they are not so welcoming. Until you are rich, nobody knows you as a family member.
Okay.
And I've not yet made it yet. The only person I have in Ghana now, that is the reason why I can be coming to Ghana time to time, is my mom.
Exactly.
She's advanced in age, and I'm still praying to God to keep him here for me, so that I can make it to the fullest for her to take a taste of it, because she has done so much. I'm hoping that she's able to stay to that time.
Amen.
But I'm ready for anything that will happen. I'm ready for anything.
Amen. How about your elder brother and sister?
Yes, my elder brother is also a family man. Has some kids, and he has his own responsibilities to face. He's a teacher, a trained teacher in Accra.
Okay.
So that's about it. He's doing well, and I'm not sure he's doing well enough to support me because he has his own responsibilities of supporting his kids. The last time we saw, he had 2 children in the university, and he has to pay their fees. You know, that's my 2 nieces are in university.
Okay.
You know, yes. So that's about him. And my sister, she's the only one around giving the needed support for my mom at her age. Yes. She was also not very fortunate to have the blessing of marriage. So right now she's with a child, baby, you know, but not in any serious marital binding. So she has all the time to take care of my mom.
Okay.
So that's just about it for them.
Okay. So let me find out from you. This story is so rich, full of lessons and all that. If you had the opportunity to go back in time, what would you do again and what would you avoid?
That's a good one. Sometimes the delay I see in achieving my dream makes me feel I've made some wrong choices along the line. It makes me feel that I could have delayed the idea of raising a family early. It also makes me feel that I didn't reach out to people for help enough. I didn't get to reach out. I didn't make much noise for the noise to be heard enough by people. Perhaps at that time that I was in school, maybe even some of my classmates would have spoken to their parents and help would have come from there. But like I said, I had this mindset that society always thinks that once you're a disabled person, you're a beggar. And I didn't want to live any part of my life proving them right. So I didn't want to be announcing my problems like that. I wanted to talk to only people I knew that they would do something.
Yeah, okay.
That was it.
Okay.
So if I have some of those regrets, yes, those are the regrets. But if you want to ask me whether I regret having a 16-year-old child now, no, I didn't regret that. So I'm proud of being a father of 16 years at this age. Just that I have to make sacrifices that may seem not to be worth it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Mama Yeshira Ejo Nyamye O Nyame wo fata Aye Mama Yeshira Ejo Nyamye O
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the H4P Organization is 12 years old. Hooray! And H4P, as part of the 12th anniversary, has launched the Chill Awards. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is the Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards is an award scheme instituted by the H4P Organization to honor and acknowledge people who contribute significantly towards national development and especially the development of the disability community.
Is the Chill Awards. Eligibility to winning the Chill Awards. It's in the following categories. 1. The individual, group or organization who has contributed to the sports and the entertainment landscape in the disability community. 2. In the area of education. And 3. In entrepreneurship. Is the Chill Awards. The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards. And the call to application will soon be made available on the H4P Organization's website, h4porganization.org, Chill Awards website, chillawards.com, Helping Hand website, helpinghandshow.com, and on our social media platforms. Or call +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338 or +233 277 552 208 is the Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards.
Chill Awards.
The Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards.
Chill Awards.
Welcome back.
So let's get ready to wrap up. Normally on the Helping Hand TV show, our last segment, we call it the freestyle segment. The freestyle segment is where I allow my guests to do anything. They can sing, they can dance, they can recite a poem, they can play an instrument if I have one in the studio. But in your case, being all the way in Nigeria, I don't know whether you have an instrument there. So freestyle segments, Paul. What would you do for me? Would you sing? Would you recite a poem? Would you give a word of motivation? Anything? Freestyle.
I like singing, but I don't think my voice is good for singing today. So maybe I should give a word of motivation.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me give a word of motivation as my freestyle.
Okay, please go ahead.
To say, disability is not inability.
Mm.
Yes. As a person, I was first a person before I became a disabled. Yes. That everybody should know that every other person you see out there that is suffering one form of physical disability was once first a person and then became a disabled. We should accord everybody that respect of being a person. Then we should not be quick to judge by the book, the cover of the book. Get details. Disability can happen to anybody at any time. The next physically challenged person you meet, don't offer pity, empathize. If your heart tells you to do something, approach. Get to know the person. We deserve a hug.
Yeah.
We deserve the encouragement.
Yeah.
We are your friends. It is not contagious.
Exactly.
You hugging me will not make your unborn child become a disabled person. I wasn't born like this.
Yeah.
The visually impaired person wasn't born like that. Those even who were born like that, it's not transmissible. Some visually impaired people have kids with clear eyes, could see. But it's not genetic. We are just like you, but our challenges are different. They are special. You have your own challenges. You can't run climbing the staircase because it's a challenge. We cannot walk climbing the staircase. Bro, it's our own challenge. Both of them are challenges by virtue of who we are. That is why the challenge is different. But any condition that makes life comfortable for the disabled person will make life comfortable for all. So even if you are able, you are trying to build a structure, put this statement in mind. The structure you want to make, if you make it comfortable for a disabled person, it will be comfortable for the able person too.
Yeah.
So I think that is where I draw the curtain for myself.
Well, thank you so much. My very, very special friend, Paul Kobi Nonu, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much for being on the show, the Helping Hand TV show. It's been insightful. It's been exciting. Thank you so much for your time. I'm so grateful.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Bishop, on your program. I'm forever grateful, and I'm looking forward to maybe part 2 if there should be.
Definitely. I'm going to come knocking on your door very soon.
You're always welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And viewers, this has been the Helping Hand TV show. With me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. This exciting show came to you kind courtesy DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fire City Chapel, my proud sponsors. Thank you so much to all those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. Thank you for all the help. It's been 12 years of doing this job. God has been good to us, and I thank my crew. I thank all those who have assisted me to do this. I'm going to come your way again next week, same time. Until then, remember, disability is not inability. Take good care of yourself. God richly bless you. And of course, special thanks to Paul Kobi Nonu and the family. God richly bless you. I'll come to you again next week. God bless.
Thank you very much.